At 46 years old, Andrei Arlovski knocked his opponent out cold in his Misfits Boxing debut. His opponent's name is Kells, and he's a former reality TV star. Arlovski posted this photo of the two to his Instagram afterwards. He said, "Big respect to my opponent for taking this fight. You are a very nice person. Good luck to you in everything." Here's what his opponent had to say about the loss.
Yes. Messed up, man. Messed up. I shouldn't have switched off, but I messed up. I was winning that as well. I messed up. You know what? We went in there, did what we went to do against the UFC ex-champion. We should have never switched in that final round, man. Thank God. Grateful to God for keeping me in there, keeping me safe, making me come out there healthy and alive. Gotta take that one on the chin, learn from it, and work on myself for.
Islam Makhachev is currently training in New Jersey, preparing to challenge Della Maddalena for the welterweight title. Islam has been doing a lot of fishing. He was shopping for gear at a local fish shop this week called Pell's Bait and Tackle. They posted a photo of Islam to their Instagram. They wrote, "Thanks for stopping by and showing the locals some love. He grabbed a combo and some bait and hit the water. Good luck next weekend as we will be supporting. The champ is here."
А на эту одеваем такой малек. Вот так, видишь. Почти под мост закинул. How is camp going? Going very well. Now it's almost 5 p.m. Waiting for the second session.
Islam also attended the New York Knicks game at Madison Square Garden last night and got a warm welcome from the crowd. Usman Nurmagomedov posted footage of Islam training yesterday, and he's looking huge ahead of UFC 322. Della Maddalena put one of his teammates to sleep during training camp for UFC 322.
No. You a thumbs up, and the next minute you a little nap. Yeah, we'll be right, boys.
Cormier and Justin Gaethje have a discussion about who would win in a fight.
If you go to train tonight at 5, I think I'm gonna come in the gym and punch you in your face. I swear to God,
it's open. We'll be at the Apex.
I'm gonna go to the Apex and I'm gonna spar you and punch you in your face.
DC.
Been waiting years to punch you in your face. You think that I won't smoke you?
I have my own equipment company. I built this gear.
Onyx, right?
Even if you hit me,
is it called Onyx?
Yeah, it's called Onyx.
Yeah, but I'll smoke your jaw, boy. I'll smoke you right in the jaw.
I mean, there's weight classes, but
I would knock you clean out.
No, you're gonna wrestle me because that's all you can do.
I would chin check you.
You would wrestle me because you'd be getting pieced up.
I could literally just go.
I would piece you up.
I could outstrike you.
You would beat me up. Hey, I would beat you up, but you would win because then you would wrestle.
I beat you in the clinch. I would put you in the clinch.
Jimmy Smith gave his thoughts on Ronda Rousey's recent comments about the MMA community. Ronda claimed that fans turn on fighters the moment they lose, saying that once a fighter loses, they ain't and never were. Smith disagreed, saying that's not why fans dislike Ronda, and went on to explain the real reasons behind the backlash she's faced over the years.
Here's the issue, Ronda. Fans didn't turn on you. You got a lot of fan support. until they started seeing how you were as a person outside the octagon. The Ultimate Fighter, when she was on with Miesha Tate, was the first real crack in the armor. She came off as a terrible person. She just did. She beats Miesha, refuses to shake her hand, still bitter and angry. Fans booed her after that. She loses to Holly Holm in devastating fashion and disappears. Never gave her flowers, didn't show up to the press conference famously. Same thing with Amanda Nunes. Came back, got housed, and was out. Never gave those flowers to the people who beat her. Never showed any humility, never showed any grace. Fans like that. They really do.
Alex Bejeda attended the F1 race in Brazil over the weekend and took part in a tire holding challenge. Khabib Nurmagomedov recently opened up about the passing of his father Abdulmanap and how it ultimately led to the end of his MMA career. Abdulmanap tragically passed away in 2020 at the age of 57 due to complications from COVID-19. Khabib said it was not only mother, it was all the situation that happened, everything coming together. I saw a lot of rumors why I retired, because of that, because of this, and I think if my father's still alive, he would make me fight a little bit longer, because I just turned 32 when I finished. But he passed away and it was a very honest and good conversation with my mother. It's hard to explain. Everything happened so fast. Everything was happening so fast even when father passed away. I don't even have time to think what I have to do because they make interim title. Justin Gaethje, Tony Ferguson. Father passed away and UFC told me, we're going to give you 1 month off. After 1 month, come back to us with what you're going to do. It was a very difficult situation. From one side, it was all world waiting for this fight. On the other side, I had this deal. What happened with me and father and mother on the other side. And I chose what mother wished. It was not easy, to be honest. It was not easy. It was very, very difficult, but I survived. Like father told me a long time ago, you know how people make diamonds? It's under very high pressure. You need very high pressure to make diamonds, and it was very high pressure. It was very deep pressure, but it is what it is. I think I did not quit. Despite Ian Garry defeating Carlos Prates via unanimous decision earlier this year, his son says Prates is his favorite fighter.
Leo, come here, the camera has a question for you. Who is your favorite fighter?
Carlos Prates.
Who is it?
Carlos Prates.
Imagine beating a man up for 23 and a half minutes and then leaving the fight and your son's favorite fighter is the other guy.
That's the name of the media.
Shut him in.
Luke Rockhold downplayed Kevin Holland's groin shot at UFC Vancouver, saying it didn't look nearly as bad as Kevin made it seem. Mike Malott landed 2 low blows in the first round, and Kevin took the full 5 minutes to recover. Despite the fouls, no point was deducted, and the fight continued, though Holland was clearly in visible pain. On the Jackson podcast, Luke said it wasn't really in the balls. I just watched that fight. I literally just watched it, and that was borderline like barely touching you. If you're wearing a cup, that doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt that bad. All love for Kevin, but there's a lot going into that, and it wasn't exactly necessary. I don't know, maybe his balls are just really big or something. A little higher up. There's a lot going into this. You should just not fight or fight. Really, that's what it comes down to. He took 5 minutes and 30 seconds, and then he went into the fight and he was still grabbing his balls for the rest of the minute. Then he went into the next round. It's like he just kept going. Sean O'Malley previews Islam Makhachev versus Jack Della Maddalena. He has a hard time picking a winner, but is leaning towards Islam.
But seriously, Islam versus Jack, I can't. This is a huge fight. I wish it was Islam versus Ilia, but it's not. It's Islam versus Jack, it is close second to as sweet as Islam versus Ilia. It's crazy how much different if Ilia was gonna fight. If Islam was gonna fight Ilia versus Jack, it's like such different body types, but such sweet fights nonetheless, man. Nonetheless, I think I'm gonna go with Islam. I just think he's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a close fight. I think he's gonna squeak out a close fight. God, I don't know. I hate guessing fights, man. I hate guessing fights, but I'm gonna go with Islam.
Francis Ngannou believes him versus Jon Jones would be the biggest fight the UFC could make for the White House card. Speaking to TMZ, Francis said, "You know the answer. You don't need me for that. Should I answer? Do you really need me to answer? Biggest fight of all time can only happen with Jon Jones and Francis Ngannou. That's all what I could say about that. No disrespect to other fighters or other fighters. I respect all the fights and all of the fighters, regardless if the fight is on the main card or prelim, whatever or wherever. I think great fights happen everywhere. I became a world champion in the Apex with no crowd, so I respect fights and fighters. It's not about the place, but if you want to say biggest of all time, you make it biggest." Ilia Topuria was asked about the rumors surrounding his relationship with his wife. A few weeks ago, the two deleted nearly all photos of each other from their Instagrams, sparking speculation that they may have broken up. More recently, Ilia shared a written note that many fans believed was aimed at his wife, saying, "My problem was I wanted to take people with me to the top who didn't even want to see me at the top." While walking down the street, Ilia was approached by reporters asking about his wife, but he refused to comment. At the moment, Ilia is not scheduled to defend his lightweight title, though Paddy Pimblett recently accused him of stalling and refusing to sign the contract to fight. And that's going to wrap it up for the news. Thanks for watching. For daily MMA news and content, subscribe to Full Mount MMA and click the bell icon to be notified when we post videos. Here are the 3 top comments from last video. The first one's from Not So Fast 6988. It's in reference to Khabib and Frankie Edgar having a debate over a 90-degree angle versus a 45-degree angle. It says Frankie is right. They don't know 90 degrees from 45 degrees. The second one's in reference to Dana White telling Kamaru Usman he's the greatest welterweight of all time. It says Usman is nowhere near GSP status. Dana is a clown. And the final one's from Xavier. It says Dagestani math. This is how Khabib is undefeated. Those were the 3 top comments from last video. If you want to be featured in the next one, all you have to do is comment down below. And if you missed yesterday's news, click the video on screen right now to get caught up.